Hello everyone, I'm going to be reviewing another Christmas movie. So this is like I did Elf, Klaus, and Home Alone. So this is my fourth, if I'm correct, my fourth. Must be, hold up. I'll count. So we have one, two, three. Okay, so this is my fourth, what is it? Christmas movie, and we're gonna do it on a sequel. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. I was supposed to do this on Tuesday, but it kind of got pushed back to Thursday because I've been busy with watching movies and sorting them out and reviewing them. So we have to do Home Alone 2 now. Anyway, Home Alone 2 is directed by Chris Columbus, produced by John Hutchins, written by John Hutchins, based on characters by John Hutchins, starring Macaulay Culkin, Joe Pesci, Joe Stern, John Hurd, Tim Curry, Brenda Fricker, and Catherine O'Hara. Music is by John Williams, cinematography from Julio Maycat, edited by Roger Gonzal, production companies from Hughes Entertainment, distributed by 20th Century Fox. It released on November 20th, 1992, so 2 years after the original. Ran for 120 minutes. The budget for this movie was $28 million and they got $359 million. The plot for this movie is the McAllister family is preparing to spend Christmas in Miami and gathers at Peter and Kate's Chicago home. The youngest son, Kevin, sees Florida as contradiction. I can't even read that. To Christmas due to its lack of Christmas trees. Later at school, Kevin's brother Buzz pulls a prank against him, and Kevin relocates, running the pageant. Buzz apologizes, but Kevin breaks his family before storming to the attic, wishing to have his own vacation alone. The family accidentally oversleeps again, and they rush to make their flight. At the airport, Kevin loses sight of their family and individually boards a plane flight to New York City. Arriving in New York, Kevin decides to tour the city. While there, Kevin meets a homeless woman tending pigeons in Central Park, which frightens him. Kevin goes to the Plaza Hotel and uses Peter's credit card to check in. Meanwhile, Harry and Marv had traveled to New York after recently escaping from the prison in Illinois and immediately beginning seeking a new target to build up a fortune. On Christmas Eve, Kevin visits a toy store where he meets a philanthropic owner, Mr. Duncan. Kevin learns that the proceeds from the store Christmas sales will be donated to Children's Hospital and provided donation as a token of appreciation. Mr. Duncan offers Kevin a pair of ceramic turtle doves and a gift, and instructing him to give another person a gesture of internal friendship. After encountering Harry and Marv outside the store, Kevin runs back to the plaza. The courage confronts Kevin about the credit card, which has been reported stolen. Kevin flees the hotel but is ambushed by Harry and Marv, who brag about their plan to kill him and break into the toy store at midnight, just before Kevin escapes. So cast: Macaulay Culkin as Kevin, Joe Pesci as Harry, Daniel Stern as Marv, Catherine O'Hara as Kate, John Hurd as Peter, Devin Rattray as Buzz, Hilary Wolf as Megan, Michael C. Morena as Jeff, Jerry Batman as Uncle Frank, Terry Snow as Aunt Louise, Santa Moser as Tracy, Diana Compner as Sandra, Kieran Culkin as Fuller, Anna Sulky as Brooke, Tim Curry as Mr. Hector, Brenda Fricker as Pigeon Lady, Eddie Bracken as Mr. Duncan, Daniel Evie as Hester Stone, credited at the desk clerk, Rob Schneider as critic, credited as bellman. Lee Zingerman as fashion model. Ralph Fiennes as gangster. And Donald Trump is in this movie as himself. Production. Culkin was paid $4.5 million to appear in the sequel, compared to $110,000 for the original. The production budget was $28 million. Principal photography took place from December 9th, 1991 to May 1st, 1992. The film was shot in Winkler, Illinois, O'Hare International Airport in Chicago, Evanston, Illinois, and New York City, according to Columbus. Donald Trump requested a cameo in exchange for allowing the film crew to shoot scenes in the Plaza Hotel lobby. The score. Home Alone 2 original score is a 1992 soundtrack composed by John Williams, who also scored the first installment in the franchise. While the soundtrack is mostly a repeat of the first film's materials, there was a few new prominent themes such as A Christmas Star in a Plaza Hotel and Duncan's Toy Store. Ultimately, the soundtrack fell off a print. Oh, there's so much. Reception. Home Alone 2 opened to 31.1 million from 2,222 theatres, averaging 14,008 per site. While it started off then Home Alone grossing $100 million in the 24 days compared to the 33 days for the original. The final box office was lowered to $173.6 million in the United States and Canada, and worldwide total of $359 million, compared to $476 million for the first film. The film was released in the United Kingdom on December 11th, 1992, and topped in the country's box office that weekend. The film was the third highest grossing film released in 1992 behind The Bodyguard and Aladdin. In the United States and Canada, it grossed more than The Bodyguard and ranked second. Critical response. Review aggregation website Rotten Tomatoes gave the approval rating of 33% based on 54 reviews, with an average of 4 out of 10. The critics concerns reads, a change of venue and more similarity in violence can't absorb the fact that Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, is a less inspired facsimile of predecessor. Audience polled by CinemaScore gave the average film an A- on an A+ to an F scale. What did I think of Home Alone? I think Home Alone 2. I think it was disappointing, but it was good. I wish it was the same enjoyment as the first one, but it sadly didn't have what I liked. But we just have to live with that. I mean, Home Alone 2 is a fun movie. I mean, it's a good score that I gave it. I mean, it was a fun movie, I cannot lie. It was just a guilty pleasure. It was not a movie that I was going to watch again. I mean, if I want to watch a Home Alone movie, I would watch the original, not like the second, third, fourth, or fifth. Yes, there's 4 more. I'm not going to review all of them, but they are going to be in my 31 on 25 Christmas ranking thing. But yes, Home Alone 2 was just a bit disappointing. I mean, the positives for this movie, I do like the traps in this movie. I mean, they're decent. But I do like the chemistry. Well, I didn't really like the chemistry with Harry and Marv and Kevin McAllister. I think they were just a bit too bland. But in the first one, they were really good. But in this one, they were just I didn't really like them in this one. I would like it a bit better if the story was a bit better and it was a bit shorter, the movie length. Time length, sorry. But yeah, that's just what I would say about Home Alone 2. I mean, the score for this movie was it was fine. But this movie was just decent. It was a guilty pleasure. For Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, I'll give the score a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Percentage, I'll give it a 76%. Grade, I'll give it a B-, and out of 10, I'll give it a 7.6 out of 10. Thank you for listening to my review of Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. Be a big help. I'll have my review for what's the movie called? Hold up. Star Wars and A New Hope. I'll have that review out tonight as well. So hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. Be a big help. Thank you for watching. Take care and peace.